My June 4th Monday morning rant. Usually I do the rants sitting down, and today I got to do one standing up. First off, let me congratulate Tiger Woods for a brilliant win. I've always known that Sean Foley was going to get Tiger hitting it great. That was never up for discussion with me. I always thought Tiger's lost his magic. That shot on 16 that he made, magic. Unbelievable. You know, I do many of these, and I do some clips for other sources, and they say, well, can you do one on how Tiger hit that shot? And I think about it a little bit, and I say, no, I can't, because it's doing that shot an injustice. Sure, I can say that you loft your club face and you turn your stance left, and you take a great big long lazy swing and da-da-da-da-da-da. That shot was absolute brilliance, and I think very few people in the world would try to pull it off. Maybe some could, but not under the conditions he was under. When you hear Jack Nicklaus suggest that might be one of the greatest shots he's ever seen, if not, then you know the degree of difficulty was huge, however, probably unexplainable from the camera angles that we were looking at. So, don't want to do it, can't do it justice. Brilliant work. It's going to be interesting to see if Tiger can pull something off in the U.S. Open. Is he back? And Brandel Chambly said, back from what? Is he going to win 7 or 8, 9 times a year? No, not going to do it. My opinion. If I'm wrong, boy, am I going to apologize. Is he going to win by 9 or 10 again? Probably not. But holy cow, that was special. Very, very commanding performance. Anyways, my rant today was, I've been doing this all my life, and I take golf. Golf's not just my hobby, it's my living. And the mass majority of the people that like my stuff are very serious at getting better. And I listen to some of the commentating on television, and I'm just going to shake my head. And I'm going, I'm working so hard to try to get people to get better. And then I get information like I hear from some of the announcers, and I go, man, how do I fight that? I mean, come on. Let me go down this path just a little bit. Talking about Tiger, they're talking about his power, how he's pushing up on his right foot and his left shoulder's going up. I mean, if you give that to a physics expert, they're just going to just be all over that. There's no way that through the golf ball, Tiger's pushing up on his right foot and up on his left shoulder. I, like you, can see what the cameras are showing. This is 2012. Cameras have been around for a while. Commentators have been around for a while. People are not, on average, getting better. I can honestly tell you, I think I could make one hell of a fight against cameras and launch angle monitors and stuff. Well, I could. Here's what's actually happening. Tiger is working on hitting the golf ball down. If you work on hitting the golf ball down, sometime just after impact, you got to come up. That's what's happening. The other problem with it is the human eye cannot see real-time speed. So it sees something. And then it's even worse than that, because the commentator says something based on what he sees, and everybody goes, yeah, I saw that. Folks, it's not happening. He's not pushing up on his right foot. He's not trying to make his left shoulder go up. It's a reaction from going down through the golf ball that you got to come up sometime, but the human eye can't see the little, wow, okay, that given. If you go to the practice tee and you try this and it works, keep doing it. But if it doesn't work, rethink your thinking. My whole thing, if you go to my website and my clips, it's always about you're getting half-truths, absolute not truths, you're getting hearsay, you're getting feel, you're getting what I think, but you're not getting any facts. It's time to move past that. There's a conspiracy going on in golf. If people were getting better by the minute, then the information you're getting is right. If you're not, please go down the path that the information's wrong first. Don't go down the path that wow, I saw that, I caught something. Oh, I did that 40 years ago. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Let me end it with just a couple more suggestions, maybe get you thinking. Where they're talking about he's covering with his right side. He's really driving his right arm or his shoulder through the golf ball. No, they're not. Look it. If my right shoulder, if I swing my arms on plane left, my right shoulder does that. That is a whole lot different than saying I tried to do that with my right shoulder. It's way closer to correct if you say I'm swinging on plane, and therefore it looks like my right shoulder is getting driven down through the golf ball, than me saying I tried to do that. One more. When they're talking about covering the ball, trapping the ball, how can you trap the ball if you're swinging that way? How can you trap the ball if you're swinging this way? Only way you can trap the golf ball is if you're doing that. Somebody says, oh, Jay Haas, somebody said the commentator, Jay Haas playing so good yesterday because he's turning his shoulders more. There's not a single player on the planet that's any good that stands over the golf ball and thinks about turning his shoulders more. If I take my right hand and I put it where it's supposed to go, my shoulders turn. If I don't, then my shoulders don't. If I do, then my shoulders turn correctly. If I stood over the golf ball and if I'm teaching you, if I said, if you put your right hand here, your shoulders will get turned to the max. That's far different than somebody saying, turn your shoulders more. Far different. I can't figure out how anybody can play golf sticking their brain in their big muscles. My good friend, the legendary Mo Norman, would always say, dumb muscles. Don't run the golf swing with your dumb muscles. Those are the big ones. You've got to watch the way you say things. So that's my kind of Monday morning rant. I've got one coming up on keeping your head still. I hope you'll join me for that because it's certainly interesting.